Many patients have been blessed with this valuable resource, and doctors in many areas have been thankful to have the booklets to give to their patients.
Well, we thought it was a great booklet, both Dr. Lyle and myself, and it didn't really matter who the original surgeon was. It was a very nice reconstructive outcome, and certainly something that we can use for all patients. And really it's ultimately about the patient and the end result with reconstruction. So we were more than happy to use the booklet in our practice.
I am so glad that the MTA book was put into Spanish, because I have had several Spanish-speaking patients who've benefited from having the book also. And our community of Spanish-speaking women is growing, and I know that that's very helpful for them too.
I think the book is always timely, and I think it could be used by all doctors. It's a typical example of someone's process.
I personally shared this book with my 3 daughters, and my daughters are ages 34, 30, and 21. And it was important for me to have them read this book, because the things that I could not tell them, this book could. The things that they did not want to see, this book showed them.
I've heard from women that they are so glad that they had something to help them understand the entire process. They say it's sobering at first to look at the pictures and realize this is going to be their reality if they choose to go down this path. But they're glad that they have something that they can refer to at different stages.
I'm very confident using this book to share with my patients the process that they're going to go through. I think it's very beautifully illustrated, and it shows well what implant reconstruction might look like.
Meg came to me and said that they had this opportunity to get these books into the hands of our breast cancer patients. She just asked me to call Debbie. And Debbie and I connected very quickly on the phone, and I realized that for many women, information is power. Pictures speak sometimes more profoundly than words. And I knew right away that this was something that Chris would want, and that the board of our foundation supported, and our son as well.
Well, just like anything that's new, especially in medicine, it evolves slowly. I had plastic surgeons tell me that they would never use it because it was just too gory for women to see. I had plastic surgeons tell me, well, these results are exceptional, and I don't want patients to have unrealistic expectations about what they can get. But once they got over that, then the question came was, do we give it to the patient at the same time they come in to have their interview? Do we give it to them at some point down the road? Or do we give it to them after they've had their surgery? And I think most of the plastic surgeons in this community, when you first started it, walked out with it after they came out to the family and said, everything went fine, she's doing well. Here is a book that will help her get through the next 3 months of her life and answer a lot of questions she's going to have. Today, every patient gets it. It's part of the packet that I have for my breast reconstruction patients that they get. It's just part of the packet. And most of them have already heard about it.
Debbie and the Myself Together Again team would like to thank all of our family and friends, women, patients, survivors, supporters, doctors, nurses, hospitals, cancer centers, and corporate sponsors who have made us who we are today, including the Harris Legacy Foundation, Wake Radiology, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Rex Healthcare and UNC Hospitals, and many, many others. Myself Together Again, as we move forward in 2010 and beyond, will you stay the course?
I get so much joy doing this work that I can't imagine not doing it. And so I just look forward to where we'll be 5 years from now. And I don't know, maybe this is just chapter 1.